Hello friends, welcome back for another game of StarCraft 2, and for this weekend I have something extremely special, the best game from this year, between another than Oliveira, the world champion, spawning here with the blue Terran, versus Dark, the last son of Boxer, the final boss, the heart of the swarm. Who is going to win? What is going to happen? Like usual, we are going to find out together. This is a long game, 48 minutes, so grab your popcorn, put on pause, and prepare to enjoy an awesome game of StarCraft 2. My name is Keanu, thank you for watching my channel, thank you for subscribing, for being with me here, for your comments and your suggestions. Standard opening so far. Here we have the supply depot, we have the barracks, and a second hatchery, greedy one for Dark. These are the best players from their countries. Oliveira definitely from China, and Dark one of the best, if not the best, from Korea. All of us know about them. They need no further introductions. Just enjoy this non-stop action that is going to happen here. A lot of shenanigans, a lot of minerals are going to be here, and higher tier units for sure. Already Oliveira here with the barracks almost finished. Probably some reapers are going to go in the opposite corner, and it's going to be Dark able to defeat Oliveira, the revelation of 2023. I wonder this myself. In the meantime, standard opening, here are the overlords that are scouting for Dark. Dark is known for being extremely greedy, but he's also known for being called the foreigner killer, because usually when he plays against foreigners, he wins. His exceptions being obviously none other than Serral, his nemesis, the one and only Serral that is capable to defeat other Zerg players like Dark. This is their point of view. This is something interesting because we are playing with the fog of war, and this is what we see from Oliveira's point of view. And luckily we see everything. Already here two Zerglings. For good measure we are able to be here for the defense, and the timing is perfect because here already we have the Reaper. The Reaper that is trying to do some shenanigans. Look at him, but nothing the Reaper can do now. The Queen is here. The Queen is very protective with the larva, with the drones. And she is able to put these cryptomors, and obviously you know what they do, they enhance all the abilities for the Zerg. Now look at the Queen over here, how slow she moves. Now immediately when she gets on creep, she is like on rollerblade. And the third hatchery over here, immediately spotted by Oliveira. This is the main advantage of a Reaper opening. You can see everything, you can jump over cliffs. And now the Reaper is trying to see maybe in the main base. Usually Reapers are able to climb these cliffs over here and go for a search. But Oliveira just wants to keep it alive here to spot exactly the timing of everything. In the meantime, he also was managed to finish and transform the command center into an orbital command. Here we have the mule. The mules are very efficient because in terms of income, they are providing a lot. Here is the income of Oliveira right now, just because of the dropping of the mules. In terms of the army, Dark is superior. Zerg has to be. It's all about numbers, it's all about sheer force. And Dark is known as the swarm. So probably he's going to try to overwhelm his opponent from China, Oliveira. But Terran is known for being excellent when it comes to defense. So look over here, guys. 3 mules. 3 mules are awesome. And already a third orbital command is ready. The swipe between the factory and the starport to increase efficiency. And that means two medical ships are here. Medivacs. They are very good for healing. Now these Zerglings are trying something, but not successful. In terms of minerals, they are pretty equal so far because of these awesome mules. And Dark, oh, how many queens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just at this base. So he is really keen on spreading the creep. And here we have another hatchery that is going to be finished. So 4 hatcheries versus 2. 2.5 if I can count this. But the orbital command center is now just used for SUVs and dropping mules. And already Oliveira, not disappointing us, he is going to try a drop with 2 medivacs full of marines. And here for the defense, he had the engineering base, creating a wall of plus 2 supply depots. Now, rushing them forward. Nah. Too many queens, too many zerglings. It's like Dark expected this. It was decent, I would say so, because the marines were able to kill a lot of zerglings, but not that successful overall. Now in terms of army, both players are equal. Dark has more drones, so his income is going to skyrocket. And now trying from a different angle. Already here, see the overlords, they are put over here to spot drops if they are going to the main base. But now he's just trying to remove some of the crypto tumors. It's a hit and run tactic. Then retreating. Upgrades are being researched in evolution chamber. And going back home. But while he was doing this, he was able to secure the 3rd orbital command center and combat shield. It's almost done. Here we have widow mines. They are very, very efficient. Obviously they can do a little bit of friendly fire, but overall they are more than capable of killing a lot of zerglings. Also acts like a second line of defense. So many juicy zerglings and bailings. Infantry weapon level 1 and infantry armor level 1 completed for Oliveira, and ground carapace level 1 for Dark. A good surround, but the medivacs are here. And this mine successfully detonated and killed 11. This is what I'm talking about. The power of the mines. Wow, 22. Have you seen, guys? Let's go back for a second. So 22. This is what I was talking about. This is the epic game of the year so far. So this one 11, 2, and this one is going to kill all the bailings. Everything. Wow. That's awesome. This is a hero widow mine, for sure. This is what you're supposed to do. And while this was happening, another attack over here. But immediately the queens killed the medivacs with the marine inside. It's a tough job to be a marine. Very dangerous. Now, non-stop harassment from Oliveira. This is why he's the world champion. And another medivac being dropped. In terms of income, advantages for Dark, army size for Oliveira. So Oliveira non-stop attack, harassment. Another medivac, it's going in the direction of Dark. Dark, no spore crawlers here to defend. His main focus is on the agility of his army to be in different places. Now hydraulics here for good measures. Hydraulics are very good because they can shoot air units like medivacs from afar. Pushing relentlessly here, but what do you do? Here we have a sea of queens. Literally a sea of queens. Queens by plus hydraulics are sometimes underestimated. And now this drop trying to kill the hatchery, unsuccessful. So weakening the hatchery is still a big thing because it takes time for it to recover, sending a queen to transfuse probably. Yes. To transfuse and to inject more larvae. Now more medivacs, and drilling close for the widow mines is completed, making them more efficient. So look at Oliveira being able to keep the creep in check, not advancing too much. Wow, this was a drop with widow mines. Now more and more hydraulics here. We are very efficient from a distance. And together with the overseers, they can see the widow mines, no matter where they are. So many drones here. You need to pull them up when there is an attack. The Marines here killing the creep, so immediately the queen left. The Marines are here to say no, no. Armor level 2 completed. So everything is going perfect for Oliveira in terms of upgrades. But Dark is not far behind. Constantly harassing. Oliveira 180 versus Dark 167. Usually it's the other way around. The Zerg is the one that has more units. Now look at the creep. The creep literally didn't have any opportunity to go beyond this ramp. And now the army of Oliveira is marching. Finally, he's bringing tanks, he's bringing widow mines, and a huge amount of marines. Probably trying to bait. So the tanks here are hidden from vision. Look, you do not see them. Trying to bait. Yes, go in that direction. But obviously Dark knows about the fact that over there can be a trap. And while this is happening, is this going to be successful? Another attempt. Delaying the mining, not bad. Obviously it was repelled. And now here is probably the main attack again. The hatchery is almost done. But also Mali level 2 attack for the Zerg and pathogen glands. Awesome position for these tanks over here. They can abuse the distance. And here the drone, it's incapable to have the hatchery because here we have a cheeky widow mine. Is the widow mine going to be able to kill all these darlings? Yes. Oh no, it focused on the drone. I thought it was going to focus on the zerglings. But killing the drone is also important because it's going to delay the hatchery. This for a while. So we're talking one base which is running low, second, third, fourth, fifth. So not bad at all, but Oliveira is keeping toe to toe to Dark. And this is not a small feat to achieve. Denying the mining here, very important as well. Because you can easily lift units like this. And abuse the vision that these marines are providing. Now Dark going to try us around, probably. Bringing the queens over here. Let's see if this is successful. Now Oliveira realized he overstayed his welcome. So he's backing. Yeah, the tank is dead. Now it's time for a strategic withdrawal for both players. Trying to recover. To consolidate the army. Dark is maxed out. Oliveira 177 versus 198 for Dark. Now Zerg now is taking advantage, destroying these rocks. Vehicle weapons level 2 finishing for Oliveira. Why Zerg prefers to destroy rocks to have more avenues of attack. And now Ghost cloaking is here and adrenal glands. So both players are going to use their ultimate weapons. Here are the Ghosts. The Ghosts are very efficient. And armory level 3. So Super Bio versus the Zerg. Are we going to see nukes? What do you say, guys? I hope to see some nukes here. Vipers are awesome. With the binding cloud they make tanks useless. And they can also abduct them. Now sending Zerglings everywhere to spot what is happening. Zerg in the opposite corner as well. Look at them dancing. Spotting these two medivacs full of marines. So the swarm is here. Very impressive. Now Oliveira is gathering a huge defense force here. Command centers everywhere. Tanks, widow mines, marines. Securing his southern flank. While trying to attack here with hydraulics versus with marines. No chance. So both players are securing their positions. Infernal Pregnator and Mali attack level 3 for Dark. Infernal Pregnator makes Hellions a little bit better. And Ground Carapace level 3. So we are using all the arsenal of upgrades. Yeah, let's see this attack. Yeah. So both players are scared to attack each other in a full-on engagement. Obviously, it's very important to take advantage of each position and try not to risk it all in one huge engagement. It's important to create a bank first, and probably this is exactly what Dark is doing in order to be able to remax after he is losing. Now Hellions are very good in Hellbat mode because they can soak a lot of damage, and in big numbers they can kill a lot of Zerglings and Baelings. Now look at this awesome army. More and more Baelings. So all the Zerglings eventually are going to be Baelings. This is what they meant to be. Vehicle weapons level 3 and auto tracking, making the turrets more efficient. Look at the turrets over here. Preventing anything from happening. And what? What do you have here? A drop? Wow. Wow. A drop of doom. So immediately, as I said, that now the missile turrets are more efficient. Here we have a bunch of overlords that are going to do a drop. Nice. Let's see if this is going to be successful. A lot of Baelings here. A lot of ghosts. How many ghosts? Wow. So, ghost, Baelings, overlord drops, and nuclear weapons. What I told you guys. I don't know where to go first. Is the nuclear weapon going to... Yeah. Now the drop is here with lurkers. None. Wow. Lurkers everywhere. Now this ramp is definitely in a tough spot. And the production of Oliveira. But look at the sniping. Choo. Wow. These are epic sniping. So this is what you should do, guys. But while this was happening, Baelings are rolling everywhere. So excellent defense here. Trying a Nidus Swarm. Is this going to work? Nidus Swarm? Now the ghost is here. The ghosts are here. Also Liberator. So if something is popping out, yeah. Nah, it's not going to work. Oliveira is too good for this. Dark is attacking, binding clouds, abducting tanks. Yeah, he's trying to kill as much as possible. Now going back, realizing the reinforcements are here. Look, the ghost and the tank, how cool they look. Wow, this is what I'm talking about. And overall, the just here. Missile attack level 3 for Dark. And what? If you force the last to see, try it again. More lurkers. Okay, I see you. Wow, what a game, guys. We are just now at half of it. So more and more action is going to happen. Stay with me, let's find out. Let's see if these two awesome players, the best in the world. Now the swarm is here. The heart of the swarm. Yonking everything. Abducting. Now retreating. It was a huge engagement here. So many lurkers. But the defense for Oliveira was almost perfect. And this hatchery is being retaken here in the bottom corner. Now we have a split scenario. The western part of the map belongs to Oliveira. The eastern part to Dark. And more tanks. Tanks and ghosts. Excellent. Plus marauders. Both players have a decent bank. Hovering around 3000 minerals. And what? This usually belongs to Oliveira. Now Dark is trying to take a hatchery in the bottom, in the top corner. Now let's see this engagement. Sniping. So each time you hear sniping going on, that means a hit. It's very difficult to break this. There are too many tanks. Plus a planetary fortress to take shelter. That's a lot of ghosts, a lot of sniping. Income favoring Dark. Army pretty equal. Unit loss, this source is 40,000 minerals loss for Dark, 22 for Oliveira, but this is normal. We are talking about Terran versus Zerg. The army of Dark is awesome. Scary awesome. Now this hatchery should be exploited anytime soon. But the intensive game that we have here, it takes its tolls. It takes time for you to... Now look. Is this successful? Is he actually going to let the... No, he cancelled it. And here we have a huge attack. So using a different angle of attack. Here was to secure. So Dark showing us what he learned from Boxer, the famous, the one and only. The storm is everywhere. Ship weapons upgrade as well. So is there going to be a switch from bio to mech? Obviously more and more liberators. Here is the main front line. Missile turrets. Scanning everywhere. It's important to scan to know exactly where your main opponent army is. So you can reposition yours. All the liberators are dead from this area. Now attacking, destroying, withdrawing. And finally we have the infestors. The infestors are here. So this is a dream if you play with Zerg. And also this composition is what I was looking for. Thors finally are here. Thors Liberator's tank. And nuclear weapons. Yeah, he's going to let it be. Is he? Yes. Wow. Nuclear weapons to destroy creep tumors. Why not? They have the budget. Hovering more than 9,000, 10,000 now minerals for Dark and 5,000 for Oliveira. Look at the army of Dark. Now he has 201. He cracked the system, guys. He's using cheat codes. Wow. I really love to see Thors in action. And very simple from Matrix, the Terran unit, and from Avatar. Yeah, is this going to land as well? And yeah, wow, nuclear weapons. But while this was distracting us, here we have an engagement. I'm a sucker for nuclear weapons. I have to see them. And this hero, with one health, the SUV is repairing the planetary fortress. One health SUV is the real hero. So look guys, I will send the mule just to heal him. He deserves it. Now redeploying the tanks. These are here for a long time now. I will send a Viking to kill them. What an intensive game, guys. They are not disappointing us. So probably is going to go to this. Who is going to control these patches of minerals? It's probably the one that is going to win. Attacking again here. Abusing how cheap the zerglings are. But the defense is spotless. And look how many scans we have here. Oliveira reduced the number of workers because he can just use mules instead. Another attack on the opposite part. Despite the fact that this is a very good angle of defense, Dark was able to do a lot of damage until the rest of the Terran reinforcements are here. And Oliveira 180, Dark 200. Units in production, a lot of them. Units lost in terms of overall. Minerals 46,000 for Dark versus 37 for Oliveira. What is the next angle of attack for the Zerg? This is a tempting idea. Yes, finally Dark. So I'm pretty sure we are going to fight until we are going to lose all the minerals from the map. This is by far the best, most intensive game of the year. So let me know what you think. If you have other game that is nearly as awesome as this one, please let me know. And I'm going to find it and cast it. But so far on my channel, this is the most intensive game that I can recommend you to watch. And definitely a good competitor for the game of the year 2023. Wow. Yonking everything, doesn't matter. Look at them. Neuroparasiting, a liberator. Using the liberator. This is something that I haven't seen so far. Usually you neuroparasite Thors on tanks. I wonder if you neuroparasite worker or SUV, then can you build terran structures that are actually Zerg? Good question indeed. Now, is Dark aware of this? Yeah, now he's aware. And he's sending a liberator to kill some of the drones. Yeah, I cannot let this be. This is the main army facing each other in a standoff. The great standoff of 2023 on Griezmann. Yeah, both players are ready, are reaching for a fight. A nuclear weapon is a good deterrent. You don't want to be here when this nuke explodes. This is what I'm talking about. They can afford it for sure. Now, sending units here to defend this hatchery. You never ever can say I have too much. You have to exploit all the minerals on the map, otherwise your opponent is going to be the one that is going to take advantage of them. And you don't want to do this. Look how many ghosts. They use AMP in order to leave infestors without energy. An infestor without energy cannot do anything. It's useless. Now yonking. And another nuclear. So it's raining with nuclear missiles. Another one. And another one. How many in total? At least 7 or 8 until now. and the nuclear weapon killed the ghost. And while this is happening, this planetary fortress finally was destroyed. Excellent engagement here for dark. A lot of ghosts are in red. Some medivacs are required here to heal them. But in the same time, his hatchery here was destroyed. Because the first hatcheries now are out of minerals. This is, yeah, this is the only one that actually has more minerals. Sniping. And for Oliveira, this one, and what it used to be here, the planetary fortress. Now he's trying to prevent, trying to starve dark out of minerals. Is he going to succeed? No more scans available for these lurkers? And another huge attack here. So this is why he withdraws the forces. Here is literally a sea of lurkers. Wow, what an intensive game. And someone that is commenting, I can tell you, after I finish, I'm going to drink a whole glass of water. Now trying to secure this requires a lot of resources. Oliveira 169 versus Dark, which is maxed out, full of higher tier units. Both players feel the need to have more income. Look at their income now, hovering around 3 digits. It's always bad. 800, 700 for Dark, 600 for Oliveira. Scanning everywhere. So we are constantly reducing the number of workers because there is no need for them. These Vipers are awesome. We are able to abduct, and everything that is abducted is destroyed. What? Suicidal hellbats. Now making sure not even an extractor can live. So Oliveira is denying the only option base for Dark, and Dark does the same for Oliveira. In terms of minerals, 5,000 left for Dark, only 400 for Oliveira, so Oliveira is running low. Ghost Cloak Shield activated. Now the Liberator, still alive. Blocking this ramp. Now look how many spores are going to be here. Spores are good for detection. You can see the ghost, and also against liberators. So Dar needs to do something. He cannot allow Oliveira to use all these minerals. Now attacking here in the central part of the map. These minerals are still up for grabs, but the main focus is here right now, right here. It's a wow. It's a breaking point. Who is going to reach it? Yeah, the yonking immediately. Wow. So here you have the sea of spore crawlers, and immediately you can abduct the liberators. And how many here we have? Wow. These are a lot of infestors, and they can neuroparasite everything. So, is Oliveira going to die? Here a nuclear, just to scare the zerg. Go away, go away. Sniping. Now cancelling the nuclear. The nuclear was used as a deterrent. Now both players are running low on minerals. Sniping. I don't know, guys, who's going to win. Honestly, I'm very curious. If this is going to work, a lot of higher tier units are going. Nah, the ghost was killed in the last moment. So both players still equal in terms of army. Dark is attacking, fighting clouds, abducting. The ghosts are here. Are the ghosts going to be able to snipe? Yeah, we are doing a lot of damage, but we are also losing. And now this is huge, an orbital command center here. Probably if you drop some mules. And Boro just now is being researched. A little bit delayed. So let's see, guys. The final attempt. Dark needs to break Oliveira right here, right now. Otherwise Oliveira has too much income coming this way. No more income for Dark. This is the final push. Is it going to be successful? Yeah, he's doing his best. He's trying to use infestors in a combo with vipers and lurkers. Slowly, methodically. But what do you do here? Nothing. He realized Oliveira finally won the game of the year. It was so intensive. Thank you guys for watching. Keanu over. Remember to subscribe.